Okay, we want to keep heading this direction. So I'm just going to head out this direction and see how long it takes me to get to this green nebula. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Experimental Alpha 12. Now we are on Alpha 12.6, which is Phase 6 of the experimental version of Alpha 12. And it appears this is going to be the last version of Alpha 12 before it goes full release. So this will be the last episode, couple of episodes this will probably be the last episode in Alpha 12 Experimental before I restart and actually start playing the game from the beginning again. We'll probably end up starting maybe on the new snow planet that they just released as a starter, which they've had in the past as Ningus and other things, but right now they re-released it as a starter planet for the random system. In the meantime, what we're going to be doing, because since this is going to be the last episode, because the experimental phase comes out on Tuesday, the actual release, we're going to head over to Leia, check out a rained gas planet, which we have not checked out yet, and then we are going to head into the wider galaxy and take a look at some of these nebulas out there. We might head down here to check out the orange nebula, which looks like to be the closest. And we'll see if we can find a black hole and look at some of the star types. But for now, we're going to get down there. We're going to head over to Leia and take a look at what Leia looks like around a moon. All right, we are around Leia. And Leia is a Saturn-like gas giant. And look at the beautiful detail on it. Too bad we're not on the sun side. We could get a better view, but none of the planets are. And I was wanting to take a quick look at how it looks from the planet's surface. It doesn't look like we're going to get much sun. Looks like the sun's on the other side of the planet. So yeah, it looks like we're going to get to see it on the nighttime side of the planet, or I guess the moon, which would be really cool to be able to see Leia in, you know, above us around the planet, moon, the forest moon. So we've never been to a forest moon before. Let's activate our weapons just in case we need them. Don't want to come down in hostile territory or anything. It appears we're in Polaris territory, but, well, I guess it looks like Polaris owns the majority of things in the space sector. We're not actually in any space territory, so this moon could have multiple different types of territory. So let's take a look and see what we can take a look at down on the planet's surface. Well, it's not quite night. In fact, it's early morning, which means if we head east, was it? No. Hold on. We need to head west. We really need to head west, and it will get darker, and we ought to be able to see the planet better. It'll probably end up being somewhere over there by the time it gets darker. Look, it's getting dark about now. So there you have it. That is the gas giant while on the forest moon's surface. Really cool looking. I like the way it looks. It's kind of unrealistic how the angle of it changes by going around. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it does look really, really cool. There's not a whole lot of resources on a forest moon, apparently, which is unfortunate. Yeah, meager resources. But, you know, you can't really complain. Okay. I guess it's time to head back out and take a look at some of the other space stuff. We're going to look for some nebulas and stuff like that. All right, we are in orbit around the star system called Bi Beta. And ooh, look at those nebulas. The stars and stuff you see now are actually, you know, the nebulas and stars and stuff. There's the center of the galaxy, and looks like we're actually headed this direction, like down from where we are, to try to get down into that nebula and see what it looks like inside that nebula. But I do want to keep an eye out for, ooh, there, right there, black holes. And we're going to take a look at the black hole and see what it looks like. That because, you know, I've been curious as to if black holes from a planet's surface looks like a sun, which would not really happen. Ooh, I like it. Look at this black hole. We do not want to drive into that black hole or fly into it. Not that you could really do it in the game, but we do want to see what black holes look like from a variety of angles. Let's see what it looks like from a medium angle. Wow, you can't see any stars around a black hole. I mean, you wouldn't really be able to, but you can see that planet way out there, which is interesting. I am flying towards it. Thank you very much. So we ought to have the black hole right behind us. Yeah, you can't really see it. That little glow right over there is the black hole. So in space, at least, it looks like an actual just black hole. Let's head to, well, there's another thing. Let's head over here to this gas giant. It's a blue Saturn is what this gas giant is. And we'll take a look at the moon, Ereth. Ooh, look at that. And we're going to see if the black hole, look at the orange nebula. That's where we're headed right now, is trying to get down into that orange nebula. I don't see the black hole. Oh, there it is. It's kind of difficult to see right there. That's where the black hole is. You can't really see it because it's not shining too much, because it wouldn't really shine. Let's see. The planet we are headed towards. Let's take a look at this. Or I guess the moon. It's an ice moon. Snow moon. And it's got really low gravity. 0.47. So we won't have any problems in there. I would definitely not like to land on one with high gravity. But we'll get to see if the star or black hole looks like a black hole from the planet or if it just looks like a sun. I'll be disappointed if it looks like a sun because, you know, they need to change that. Of course, I am slightly disappointed that the sky map in there does not show real stars in the sky. But, you know, that's just me. Okay. Let's head on down into the surface of this, and we're just going to level out real quick once we get in there. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm like, we're really close, but we weren't. Okay, so looking at this, let's see. We're going to want to fly around the moon a little bit. And as we do, you get a good view of this gas giant. But it's currently day, and I don't see the star in the sky. Oh, there it is. That's disappointing. It gives a sort of blue shine, which is highly unrealistic. Look at that. It's a black hole, not a sun. You shouldn't get any light from it at all. But, you know, whatever. I mean, the game's not perfect. Alright, let's head back up into space and head down towards some of the nebulas and see what it looks like in these nebulas. Alright, so I believe this orange nebula over here is the one that we are heading towards, which is down below us. So let's see, let's go to this star way down here. That's the furthest one we can lock onto. Yep, and that's where we're headed. Let's head over here. I don't know if we're in the nebula yet. It appears we are. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the orangeness of the nebula. Let's take a quick look out over here around this temperate planet. Like so. Which is out this direction. See what it looks like in this nebula from around a planet. I don't think on the planet you'll be able to see it because it's just a splat map. But yeah, look at that. You got orange over there. Yeah, it's not all around, so we're obviously not fully in the nebula. Let's head a little bit further down and see what it looks like from, say, here. Ora Alpha. We're heading further down into the nebula. Alright, so it's sort of orangish on that direction, but not the direction we're heading, even though we are dead smack in the middle of the nebula. So that's highly disappointing. I guess we could try to find other nebulas to head to. Maybe, let's see if we can go out to that distant green one that direction. It's sort of a green one past a red one past a purple one. And not that direction. Maybe that direction. Let's see. Is this the direction we're headed? No, it is not. Oh, maybe it's out that way. Let's see if that, yeah, that's the direction we want to go. Okay, we want to keep heading this direction. So I'm just going to head out this direction and see how long it takes me to get to this. Alright, it looks like we are we're getting really close to the green nebula. We've gone a long distance. We're past the red one, past the purple one. So it looks like the green nebula is right here within reach. Just a few more jumps. I was afraid we were going to run out of pentaxid, but I did have a good amount of pentaxid fuel. Ooh, let's see, that's 18. Let's go to here. Over this direction. Okay, that's 32, that's too far. That's 30.1, 32, 34, 23. There we go. We'll head to this one, which is towards the green nebula. We're getting really close, almost into it now. All right, let's see. That's 31, 34, 40. Wow, these are really far away. I guess I'll go to this one. We can go ahead and see the large nebula in the sky in space. Well, they're getting further and further away as we go. Oh, I'm not moving. Let's speed up a little bit. We're gonna need more pentaxid. I've got some there. Okay. Let's take a look. 35, 15. Let's go to this one. That brings us closer to the nebula anyway. Okay. 41, 22. Looks like we're getting into the nebula now. This jump here might take us into the nebula. Okay, not quite, but a little bit. All right, we're like on the edge. So let's just head somewhere into the nebula. There we go. There's a K-type star that's within the nebula. Let's see. Which direction is it having me go? Over here. That's in the nebula. Now let's see if we can find a G-type star with a temperate planet around it in this nebula. There's a G-type star that does not appear in the nebula. Okay. That is just on the outside. This is where we were. This nebula is not very big. And that one's on the edge of it. I don't want to be on the edge of it. I might try heading over to those nebulas. Looks like we're getting to the edge of the galaxy as well. That'll be interesting. Let's see. I guess where we are is as close to the middle of the nebula as we can get. Well, looks like we're on the edge of it over here too. Yeah, this is like right on the edge looking out that way. Are there not any nebulas actually inside it? That's outside of it. Or any actual planets inside it? That's disappointing. Okay. Let us head this way towards these nebulas then. See, that's what the nebula looks like. Let's see, we're going to head this way towards those nebulas. I guess we'll just start heading this way. Let's see if we can get to the edge of the galaxy. It looks like the closer to the edge of the galaxy you get, the further apart the stars are. It's getting difficult to find stars within warp distance towards the direction we want to go. There's one. Barely within distance. Wow, we are really close getting up into this nebula here. But it doesn't appear like there's any ways to... Some of these stars you can't jump to because they are so far away that our warp drive that only goes 30 can't get us to them. I could go to that one on the edge over there, but I can't get to these. That's very interesting. Let's head out over to this one. This one's like right on the edge of the galaxy. Okay. Now, where can we go from here apart from back? We can go up, but we can't go any further these directions. All right, let's take a look at this system here. There's no temperate planet here, of course. Okay, let's take a look over here at this snow planet. I want to come over to the snow planet just to take a look at it. Wow. Just look at that. You've got the entire galaxy out this direction and then nothingness. How cool would it be to live on a planet like this? Where, you know, there's only stars on one half of the space. Just look at that. That's the biggest picture of the galaxy we're going to get. Just look at that. Yeah, that's going to be our thumbnail. Definitely our thumbnail. Wow. And look at this. You can sort of see the atmosphere around the planet without the stars and all in the way. It's sort of got a blue glow to it in and of itself. That's pretty cool. Now, I guarantee you once I get down to the planet, it's not going to be half the star night and the other half is not, and you're not going to be able to see the giant green nebula above. It would be awesome if they did that, and I think they may be planning on eventually doing that so that from the planet you can see, you know, what's going on. But let's just take a look down here. I don't think there's anybody on this planet. I don't see any territories whatsoever. This may be a perfect place to make a base. No enemies, nothing. And there's a lot of good resources. You've got iron, copper, silicon. So you've got your main three. Then you've got cobalt, neodymium, titanium, and promethium. So you could make a good mid-level base on this planet with just the resources that are on it, which is really, really cool. Is that a wreckage over there? What is this? Oh, it's a settlement. It's a unclaimed settlement. That's cool. Now watch what I want to do. This is what I want to do. We got a settlement over here, right? So let's go into the registry, settlement, control panel, private. Yeah, I got a settlement now. So let's just land our Super Mariner right over here next to this. We'll turn off the flight systems. Let's just go ahead and turn off the weapons because who needs weapons? Let's head down there. I do want to go ahead and switch out my armor. Let's switch out for this one. If it gets too cold, we might put insulation boosts on, but we have insulation boosts or insulation with... Oh yeah, it's really cold here. Let's get an insulation boost going in place of one of our multi-boosts. Okay, insulation boost. Let's take a look at the settlement that we acquired. Wow, it is still super cold. Hold on. We might really need medium armor for this thing. Let's see. We've got the insulation boost, which is supposed to protect from temperature, but now we have the problem with radiation. This may not be a good place to live after all. Let's just do the multi-boosts. Let us get some oxygen and head out and see what our settlement looks like. Once we get over there, we ought to be able to get inside and be better. With these multi-boosts, our radiation isn't that bad. Let's see, where is the entrance to our settlement? It's completely sealed. Here we go. Entrance to the settlement. Now, this is our settlement. We literally just claimed it. So anything in this settlement is ours for the taking. So let's get inside here and take a look and see what we've got going on. This is someone's house, but it's literally ours because we just earned it. Let's grab that. Yeah, laser pistol. Very nice. Eat a little bit of food. Yum. Where's the main buildings? I guess over here would be the main building centers. Well, these are also people's houses, I guess. Over there looks like a control room, and then over here it looks like this could be more structures. Okay, there's that. Let's see what we have here at this structure. This is a command center area over here. We've got a good amount of stuff here. Pulse rifle, heavy armor, that'll help us out in the snow. Hi guys, how's it going? And I could literally pick these guys up now since it's my settlement and just rearrange them how I would like. Back here is the core, and it is a alien core, I believe, but it, or I guess a faction core, NPC core. But since there was no, since no one owned this structure, you know, I just claimed it for myself. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff in here. Very nice, very nice. What we got going on over here? We've got cargo. Okay, okay. Oh, here's a landing pad, and we got a garden. I could just live here. Let's say our fuel is a little bit low, but that's not very bad. Do we have any construction on here? Like any, let's just take a look at the devices we have here. Let's do that. We don't have any constructors, so it doesn't look like we have any food processors either, but we could just we could fix that. We could definitely do that. Look at all that cargo space and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we found our new home. And for the end of this thing, oh look, there's snow over here. We're gonna have to clear that out. But I think this is a great place to end our adventure in the Supermariner. We found a home, to a place to call our own, and yeah, it's really nice. We've got places to live, and it looks like this place over here is not claimed. So I think I'm gonna claim this over here as my personal. Wow, it's really hot in the bathrooms. I'm going to claim this as my personal quarters. So yeah, this is my settlement. This is where I live. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed what they saw today. And if you did, hit that like button. If you're excited for our next iteration in ooh, nice. And looking forward to us restarting the game, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next series. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. All this stuff, nice. As always, I'm KnowItAllDM. And Y'all have a good day now.